Welcome to Glonk, where I need to feed my glonks, buy upgrades, and watch them get fat, all to get 100%. This game is all about glonks. Whatever glonks are, whatever glonks do, I don't know, but it's just started us straight off into a skill tree, which I absolutely love. So we have a single glonk, but let's just jump in. This is Glonk. Feed Glonk bits to restore his health. Okay, so these little things are bits. I just hover over them and drag. Okay. Feeding Glonk bits also gives him experience points. And Glonk is now fat. When Glonk levels up, he starts generating coins. Yeah, so Glonk is a fat little boy, but it looks like at the start, he doesn't lose much health. Oh, but he also just doesn't regen any health at the start of the game. He's just copping so much damage. What the hell? But we did level him up, so we got another coin. That's nice. Looks like we're about to make it to the second half of the stage as well. But the bits are definitely not spawning in fast enough, and he is not gaining anywhere near enough health from the bits that we're feeding him. But hey, we got 6 coins from a single run. I think that's pretty good. We can get an increase to our spawn rate for the bits, which is nice because that is very slow. And we can also feed him faster, but I don't think that's as important because we were really struggling on how many bits are on screen. But that did unlock feed HP to restore more HP when feeding, which is definitely something I was complaining about that whole run. Okay, we're feeding him and he is gaining so much more health now. Okay, so we now have a fat little glonk. It doesn't look like there is another level up for him though, because there's no white bar underneath, and that's how we leveled him up in previous runs. Wait, he just died like that? He had like half health left. What the hell? More HP when feeding. I don't really know, but I think that'll be nice. So I'm just going to feed him to try and level him up quickly so he can start spitting out lots of coins for us. And it is nice, occasionally little bits can just fly into our path, like that one just there. We didn't even have to move. But I want to try and sort of keep myself almost always stocked up on bits. Okay, so this was the section where things got a bit crazy and he started losing so much health, and it's happening again. Yeah, okay, that does get very rough, but we got an extra coin that time. So what's this upgrade here? Bigger Glonk. Glonk can get even bigger. Oh, but that costs like a little purple coin, which we have not gotten yet. So I think what I want is to be able to feed him faster. We'll get 2 levels of that because I think not being able to feed him quickly enough was the whole reason he was taking a lot more damage. And oh my god, that makes a significant increase to the feeding speed. Definitely think we need some upgrades to the bit rate. I kind of just want them all over the screen, so I really don't have to move too far. We're pretty consistently making it to the end of the run. It's just at the end of the run where things just get kind of crazy. Yeah, we got 9 that run, so that's nice. So let's max upgrade the bitrate, but the bitrate is most definitely helped a lot. Like there's just little bits flying around everywhere. Very, very easy for me to fill up on 5 bits, especially when they all decide that they want to just fly directly to where I am. But this is only the first stage, so I do have a feeling that this game is obviously going to ramp up in difficulty. As with all incremental games, there wouldn't be much point in playing them if they just were super easy the whole way through. So I think what we need is more health and more feed rate, and we've maxed out the skill tree as much as we can for now. If we don't win this round, I think there is just something wrong with me. Okay, we're closing in. He's losing a bit of health, but not too much. Yeah, it looks like the bar is just about to finish, and there we go. That is level 1 done. Oh, and he's spitting out a whole bunch of cash for us. Oh my god. And we got 23 coins and 1 purple thing, which looks like something, but I'm not going to say what it looks like. And let's get bigger Glonk. Glonk can get even bigger, and that's unlocked a whole bunch more upgrades. So let's have a look at level 2. It gives double coins, but does 4 times the amount of damage. Let's give it a go. I mean, we'll probably very easily survive at least till halfway through. So if we can level Glonk up pretty quickly, we should... Yeah, look at that. Already making some good money. Oh, and I forgot we can level him up 1 more time so it can be heaps fat. Oh my god, and that drops so many coins. And look at the size of Glonk now. This is actually insane. I want to pick all those up. We're up to 60 coins. We got 36 in 1 run. I definitely want to increase the bitrate. We'll get 2 levels of that because I think that's my favorite one. You can definitely tell there are so many more bits flying around. This is actually insane. But it is nice. It does look like the coins eventually go into my balance. So that saves me just a little bit of effort. But Glonk has sadly passed away. But we got 46 coins, a little more health, and a little more feed rate, which unlocked Friend. Here's another Glonk when feeding a Glonk. That's nice, but we only have 1. Ah, okay, well, there you go. Get Glonk. We can get another Glonk. But we're struggling enough with one, so I don't know if two's going to do us any good. Oh, wait, the benefit of two is that we get way more coins. And then max bits. Oh, we can hold more bits at a time. And that's only 30, so that should be pretty good. But there we go. Max level already. He's taking a lot of damage, but we are getting pretty lucky with the bits flying directly over us. You know what? That was a good run. 74. Would like to hold just a couple more bits. I don't think it's an essential upgrade. I probably should have gone for more HP, but holding more for now is just going to be nice. Who's farting? Oh my god, a little running man. Very kindly spitting out a couple of coins for us. Never going to complain about some free coins. Okay, we should very easily make it to around the same point that we made it last time. I don't think there's going to be any improvement to our survival time. Just because, yeah, he starts losing health so quickly. So I think I definitely want to feed him faster and increase the amount of HP he gets per feed. And you know what? I might just go through a few runs and try and get a second Glonk. Oh my god, well that was the first round and my only intention there was to make the 200 coins. But we made the 118 and we actually finished. I didn't expect that to happen so quickly. And oh my god, new hat unlocked. And not to mention, our first achievement, Hat Haver, get your first hat. Lovely. Oh, look how good he looks in his little crown. Hopefully, round 3 isn't too bad. But 4 times money, so that's pretty nice. Oh my god, he's like taking damage instantly. Okay, maybe we're not fully prepared for this level. But look how many coins he's dropping already. And he hasn't even... There we go. Oh, he's dropping green coins now. Green coins are worth like 10 each. We hit our 200. That is all I cared about. And let's get our second Glonk. And what's this ability? Grab Glonk. But for now, I think I want to focus on restoring more HP, more bits, and more feed rate. But now the issue is trying to focus on keeping both of them alive, which was most definitely not possible in this one. But we very quickly made back the 200 coins that we've just gone and spent on getting our second Glonk. Oh wait, when did I get the purple trophy? Okay, Glonk can get even bigger. We could also buy another one, but I don't want 3 because I'm already struggling with 2. So let's get a level of the friend. Let's increase the bit rate. You know, let's just max it out. If we've maxed out the bit rate, surely that just means it's going to be so much easier to have big chains. I'm only going to focus on this one at the bottom for now. Seems like the guy at the top is actually just doing fine based on the extra health that he's getting from that friend level up. He died, but that was only because this guy was evolving. So that's fine. This guy is so fat. What the hell? He takes a lot of health every time though. You know, let's just max out how much HP they get when they feed. And let's head back to level 3. And hopefully that's enough that we can keep these guys alive. And it most definitely feels like it's going to make a difference. I'm just going to sort of alternate between them every now and then. Yeah, this is working pretty good. Alternating between them does definitely help. Okay, that Glonk was so close to dying. Oh my god. Wait, why did he go all blue and slime looking? We got 228. But this seems like it would help. They get more base HP, which should make a big difference. So 2 levels of that should take us a long way. But I already feel like my bitrate is falling behind. Like, they spawn in big clumps, sure, but they're not spawning in very consistently. And that's probably because I'm using so many just to keep these guys alive. Oh my god, don't push him across the map. So let's just try actually and level 1 up to the max level. Then we can focus on the other guy. But the health is getting very hard to maintain is what I was going to say. And you know what, let's try level 3 again. If we still do really bad, it might be worth just dropping down to level 2 just so we could hopefully make more money. Or at least dropping down to test if we make more money. But 431 is pretty good. I might get the grab and move just so we have it and it's out of the way. I think I'll also get a couple of levels. You know what, let's max out how many bits we can hold in the chain. But I'm going to try dropping down to level 2. Okay, so we just end the round whenever we want or whenever our guys die. I mean, we're making half as much cash, but that's fine. I don't think it should be too bad. I mean, if we're surviving, you know, just that much longer, like they're taking so much less damage. How many coins did we make last run? I think it was like 400. So maybe it is worthwhile to just tank the extra damage, have shorter rounds, just so we can make a lot more money. What's this? Unlock blue bits. They give 3 times XP. Let's just buy it. Why not? What's the harm in that? More health restoration when feeding as well. And let's head back to level 3. Oh, there's some of the blue bits. Oh, they actually chunk up the XP that we get. And I think I definitely want to focus on getting at least one to the max level. And then we focus on getting the next one to the max level. Because the increasing coins when they're max level is just absolutely insane. And that fat guy just ate my blue bit. But I feel like we're making a lot of money. Oh, we actually won the level. Dude, I lose focus on how close we are to the level so often. But that's 730 coins and a new hat unlocked. Very, very cool. When a glonk levels up, a random glonk will get a cash out. Yeah, let's buy that. Let's also get another glonk just to make our lives even more miserable. But here we go. Level 4, 8 times cash and 30 times damage. That's rough. It's gonna have to be focus on 1. Because there is absolutely no chance that we get 2 alive, or maybe we will. And I mean, the real benefit comes from the fact that it doesn't take very long at all for us to make the money. But we do have the upgrade here for glonk can get even bigger. I didn't realize how big these guys could go. So I think I want to work on maxing out the amount of HP they have. So we're going to keep these guys nice and close together. Hopefully we can keep all 3 of them alive. Like that would be ideal. But I'm not going to complain too much if we can't. Oh, okay. Well, I at least wanted to keep 2 of them alive. So weird seeing him at this absolute stage of obese. He died so quickly. Let's focus on getting him to feed faster. So I think I am just going to focus on keeping 1 or 2 alive. This guy at the bottom is just absolutely dead to me already. Sorry to say it, but it has to be done if we want any chance of actually making it decently far into this run. This is insane how much food this guy needs. Extra grab radius would also be nice. So I'm going to get 2. You know what? Let's just max that out for now. Mr. Pineapple Hat, you are going to be my leader. Just look at the sheer size of this bloke. And he's getting another level up so quickly. Oh my god. I guess one good thing about the size of how big they are here is that I don't have to reach as far to try and keep him fed. I think we needed a few more upgrades to our bit rate just so they're flying around more. I don't have to stretch as far to find them. I don't like the idea that I have to focus on feeding 2 of them because I can't keep all 3 of them alive consistently. But keeping them alive seems so rough. They all died. They need more health. They're taking so much damage. Oh, that's a good upgrade. Reduce all incoming damage. Let's get a level of more health restored. And I might just do a couple of runs at level 4 and just try and make a whole bunch of money. But we are now up to almost 2,500, which is enough that we can reduce all incoming damage by 30, which I think is going to help a lot. Plus increase the health by 60. And you know what? Let's increase the amount of health they get every feed. Because now, if we just put them all towards the center, because there's a cash out on every level up from each glonk, we can just make so much extra money by focusing on 1 at a time and getting them the level up. Okay, well, those guys died, but that's fine. This guy will probably not even get his max level up. Oh, he did, but I don't think he'll survive for much longer than this. Although we're looking okay. There is a chance. We were so close. Hey, but there we go. It's another achievement. Coin Connoisseur. Get 1,000 coins in 1 round. 1,500 we made there. So I think we definitely need an upgrade to the feeding speed. Another upgrade to the health would also be nice. But this one, make glonk too big, seems like a pretty nice upgrade. But this should be enough that we can survive all the way to the end. We will definitely lose some glonks. I am fully expecting that, just like we did there. But I am hopeful that we have enough health here to be able to keep this glonk alive to the end. And we did. It would have been nice to have 2 so we could have gotten a double payout. But that was 2,100 in a single run plus a trophy. But with our trophy, we are going to make glonk too big. Don't know what that does, but I'm excited for it. I also think I want another level of the armor because that seemed to do quite a lot. Let's also get a level of friend and a level of 2 levels of max bits. And let's head to level 5 where our money doubles up to 16, but our damage almost triples up to 85. Oh, you know what? We're actually doing okay. So maybe we can focus on keeping 2 alive. Okay, no, it's definitely just a focus on keeping 1 alive type of day. We should be making a decent amount of money in here still. I mean, we're getting blue coins. We have never seen blue coins before. But if we don't survive long enough here, I'm really tempted just to drop back down to level 4. Oh no, we survived long enough for another achievement and we made him explode. I was not expecting a full-on explosion, but he died And we got another achievement, Glonk coin, get your first Glonk coin. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So it looks like we use Glonk coins to buy new hats. But anyway, let's just max out our bitrate spawn, which is unlocked bitrate 4. I think I gotta focus on maxing out all the level 3 upgrades, so like feed rate and feed HP. I'll do those first. I think they're going to be the best ones for us. But we made a lot of money thanks to that running man. 1,700. We also got another Glonk coin. But let's increase the feed rate. Let's also increase how much HP. And I mean, we can afford this. I don't know if it's going to do anything for us, but let's just get it anyway. Oh my god, they absolutely pumped through food. Okay, well, we're leveling them up pretty quickly. I think I just want to focus on keeping as many as I can alive for as long as I can. It could very well be something that is not worth my time. But if we have any chance of succeeding and passing this level, having multiple alive for the drop at the end of the game would be so nice. They all died very, very, very quickly. So I think it's a matter of just getting more HP for the glonks, increasing how much HP they get when we feed them, and maybe also reducing the armor. So I'm just going to do a couple of runs again and hopefully make a bunch of money. Okay, well, I think we only needed one run. We got 3,315. So let's reduce the incoming damage again. Let's max out the amount of HP we get, which adds 500. Oh, that is definitely the upgrade we were missing. So let's grab that up. With that single upgrade for the max HP, I mean, based on the fact that they're not taking any damage right now, we should very easily pass this round. I just want multiple of them to survive because I feel like I've been killing them off a little bit too aggressively recently. Oh, they all died. Yeah, that's the hardest part, man. They start taking damage so quickly and keeping them alive when they're taking that much damage is rough. But there we go. We did manage to defeat level 5, I think it was. 3,000 coins, one of the trophies, and a new hat unlocked. But this has unlocked Overfeed Clone. Get another glonk after an explosion. So they just duplicate. So let's definitely get a level to reduce the incoming damage. Let's just max out the max bits we can have on the chain. So let's give a try on level 6 where the damage also triples again. But at least our money doubles. 32, that's not bad. I don't even think we'll get this guy to explode. But we made $1,000 and that didn't take us long at all. Let's also just get another level of 500 HP because that should add a lot of HP. 3 runs later, we're up to 4,500 almost. We're making about 1,500 every round, which is pretty nice. I'm going to max out the armor. Yep, there we go. Because there's another upgrade to reduce all incoming damage by 60. We will get another level of more HP. You know what? Let's increase the amount of blues that spawn because they do give a lot more experience when compared to the reds. I mean, obviously it's triple because that's the value that we were told. But having more of them will just help us level up quicker, which will help us get coins quicker. Because right now it is a bit of a struggle just getting them to level up really quickly in the early stages of the game. Because it very quickly ramps up to a stage where they take so much damage that I can't keep them alive for long at all. Like that, they just instantly all die. So I am just going to max out the friend level up thing. We will also increase the blue rate again, but I do think I should be focusing a little more on stuff like this, feed HP, maybe even the grab radius. I feel like a couple of levels of the grab radius could just make it easier. There we go. For the first time, we've split our glonks into 2. We're actually surviving a decent portion of the run, but things are getting a little bit crazy, and there we go. We died. And we now have enough glonk coins that we can spin for a hat. Oh my god, we got the mystery? Oh no, it's just literally a question mark. Okay, cool. I thought that was going to be like something special. Sadly not though. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to max out the amount of HP our glonks have. I know I said I should be working on these other ones, but HP is just such a nice upgrade. We will also max out our grab radius. And I think the extra health has also done quite a bit for us. Because now they are not dying anywhere near as quick. Probably won't be enough to let us finish the round because we hardly ever have made it right to the end, but it should be enough just to let us make quite a bit more money. Yeah, okay, it wasn't. Oh my god, but the running man, just look at how much stuff this guy is dropping. Oh, we are going to be absolutely rich. I don't think we're going to get much further though, because the round is starting to take a lot of damage, but 3,900 is insane work. So let's get quite a few more bits spawning in, which is also unlock green bits for 7 times XP. Because hopefully that should just mean now these guys level up so quickly And I feel like for some reason we are surviving much longer. But that could just be delusion, and I am quite certain it is delusion that is making me think we're surviving longer, because this guy is fiending for food. So I think a very necessary upgrade is the feed HP, because I could definitely see we were feeding them a lot, but they were just dying way quicker than we could feed them. But I definitely think that this extra feeding potential has helped us quite a lot. They all probably will die soon. I'm not going to be too like upset about that, but you know what, this guy's gonna explode. I think there we go. I don't think we're gonna keep these guys alive for very long, but that's fine because we got another achievement, bad parenting. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be celebrating this one. Let 100 glonks die. That's kind of upsetting, but that's fine. 3,500 coins from that run. Let's get a level of more HP restored. Oh, you know what, we can afford it, so let's also get feed faster. And this run is going well though. I feel like just with the addition of the greens and the faster feeding and the bigger radius, we are making way more money. I don't think this guy will survive all the way to the end. He's losing health very quickly. You know what, let's max out the blue rate. Or we can increase it again. But let's be able to hold more bits as well. Okay, well it only took 2 runs for us to make almost $11,000. We exploded like so many glonks in every run. What the hell is that thing? That is absolutely terrifying. I do not like that hat, like in the slightest. I think I want to get a couple of levels to restoring HP, a couple of levels to feed them faster, and that is all of our money gone like that. Who knows, maybe with this creepy ass hat that we have, we will be able to make it to the end. Although I kind of hope not, because I don't really want to succeed a level where this is one of our glonk hats. But we're doing good. We're surviving for a while. We're making some decent money. Look how quickly they level up. Oh my god, and we actually did it. We beat the round with 2 glonks for the first time ever. But what does this trophy get us? It's flonking time. We're unlocking the flonk, I guess. But what's this? Hat HP. For each hat owned, they gain 1,000 HP. That is just absolutely nuts. So we really need to beat this next level. But I think to help us through that, let's just give our glonks another 4,000 HP. Oh, we can also get another hat. So let's do that. Please just be something slightly normal. You know what? I don't mind that one. That one, it's okay. I'll give it a pass. But we go from here, level 6 to 64 times money and 735. Oh my god, this is absolutely horrendous. The flonks just sit there and just absolutely smash food into our glonk's face. But that was a very quick $4,600, which is enough that we can max out the HP and get another level of the blue spawn chance, which should be nice. All right, 3 runs later, we're almost up to 13,000 coins. Or I could also just get more glonks. Glonks they're so fun. Let's also just get another glonk. There's too many rhyming things here, but like, look at that. They just go ahead and level up everyone for us. Oh, and there's a running man. I really do have to survive at least until the running man disappears, because that is just an absolute abundance of cash we get from him. Now, I could very easily just max out the grab radius. Let's also try and max out more bits, but we should be able to hold a lot more, which should be nice because they eat them so quickly. They absolutely pump through the amount of bits that I'm holding. Oh, they're all dying. They're all dying. It's all going downhill. Okay, but these 2 are actually surviving pretty nicely. I take that back. They are dying very quickly. Let's see if I can get ourselves... No, we can only get 1 level of health. Oh, I can get more bits to spawn in. I kind of forgot about that upgrade because so far down the bottom. Oh my god, wait. First run, we did just get another achievement. Let me do a quick pause here. 1 happy family have all glonk sizes together. I feel like that could also be like a really difficult one for us to get. So I am kind of glad that we got it early on. Oh my god, we just survived. Sadly, we weren't able to keep 2 of them alive, but we did do it. We also got another achievement, coin collector, get 100,000 coins. This upgrade, which just seems absolutely insane. For each hat owned, glonks gain 1,000 HP. So let's grab that up real quick. What in the hell is this? Ultra feed make glonk way too big. So let's just get a few more hats, because that is now 12 hats owned, which is 12,000 more health. But let's give a try to level 8. We are already most definitely struggling on this one. But the thing is, with all this, like all the glonks that we have, just leveling them up gives us so much money. And the flonks are definitely helping us. We're actually like surviving pretty long because of them. And yeah, I mean, we got 6,400. Let's come down back here. Let's max out the bit spawn rate. Let's also get a level of the feed rate. Wait, this one. This is our next one. Overfeed cash out. Nearby glonks get a cash out on overfeed. That's got to be what we're saving for. $6,000 doesn't seem too bad. We might be able to get that in a single run if we play smart. Okay, we definitely got it. 7,000 from a single run. Glonk overfeed unlocked. We might even drop back down to level 7 so we can guarantee a few overfeeds and hopefully just make so much money. Okay, maybe dropping down to level 7 was a bit excessive. Not for money, just for the amount of overfeeds we're gonna get. Okay, dropping down a level might have been like a key factor of the game that I missed because this is just going crazy. We're about to hit like 20,000 coins. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. After we defeat this glonk, I'm just gonna end the round. That was insane, 24,000. Do I want extra spawn rate for the bit or extra feed rate? Let's just go with the feed rate for now. We can get the spawn rate up later. Let's also max out the feed rate. Let's get a level of the bit rate because that was something we ignored. So with that upgrade, let's try level 8 one more time. Okay, please tell me I didn't just select this ugly ass hat and this just is a very random chance that all of these just happen to spawn in. Oh my god, what are the actual chances? Every single glonk spawned in with this radish hat, which I absolutely hate. It is just freaky as hell. We're probably not doing well enough that we're gonna make, 20,000 coins again, but it also has taken us like no time at all to get here. So I think that's the main difference. So let's just max out the HP. Let's also get 10,000 more HP. That's 10 hats. And let's get a level of the blue spawn rate. I do think I want to get some flonk upgrades just because they've been so kind to me. I do just need to focus on one. When it gets to this stage of the game, it's absolutely impossible. Oh, okay. Well, we won. That's a new level unlocked. But this does cost 2 of our trophies. But let's max out our blue spawn chance. Okay, big run here. We're making a lot of money though. A lot of money, and we're getting a lot of overfeeding, so a lot of glonk coins. Oh, we survived long enough for a running man. Oh, things do just get crazy. Well, we finally died, but we made almost 34,000 coins. We'll now double the amount of glonk coins and we'll add hat bitrate because those upgrades just seem nuts. We'll also just buy like 3 more hats just to get us more health, more feed rate, more bit rate. But with the rest of our money, let's add some damage reduction. I think that'll be nice. Let's head to level 9 where we are taking 6,569. Nice. So I don't think we'll survive very long here at all, if I'm being brutally honest. But we did make a decent amount of money and it didn't take us very long at all. Let's work on maxing out how many bits we can hold. Let's also increase the rate for green chance. Let's buy another couple of hats. I was just about to say that is the freakiest hat I think I have ever seen. It trumps the turnip or the radish, whatever that is. But it did get us a new achievement. So, it's pretty nice. Purchase our beloved. Absolutely gross. But I'm going to give level 9 a few runs, so hopefully we can just make a whole bunch of money. Okay, there's actually something like kind of crazy going on. I am making like so much, like there's so much on the screen. Look how quickly we level these guys up. It's nuts. I mean, they die very quickly towards the end of the round. Now, I said I want to max this out and then work on the bitrate. And then let's also increase the green spawn chance. And hopefully we can max out the bitrate after this run. But there is a big improvement because look at how many bits start just flying in. I did also notice that there was an achievement to only feed one single glonk in a run. So I am wondering if I just like continuously isolate, does this count as one glonk? Okay, and that most definitely didn't count as just feeding one. So I'm going to try one more time by literally only feeding one. I put my mouse in the top left corner. I am praying that the flonks don't count as me feeding. They don't. So there we go. Another achievement, neglect. Only feed one of the glonks for one round. So now we just need to complete the game, get a specific hat, get more hats, get every hat, and of course, upgrade everything in the skill tree. Oh, and with that very funky looking hat, we got He Knows, get the hat that knows. Dude, what is with the phallic looking objects in this game? But anyway, that's a few more hats, which just means a few more buffs that we get. But with these runs now, I can just super quickly hover over each one and just quickly level them up. Like, it's crazy how quickly this game went from 0 to 100. I absolutely love it. So let's quickly go max out the green bitrate, but I wanted another level of health, and that is all we can afford. So let's get another couple of hats. Oh my god, we have a fedora.
Hello, princess.
All right, back to the randomized ones though. I might just give level 8 a decent run, and hopefully we can just make a bunch of very easy glonk coins and a bunch of easy cash. And that is our third running man, 56 coins and $66,000. I think that is most definitely enough that we can just max out the green rate. So you know what, let's try and max out a few levels of our flonks. What's this, fly faster? Nah, I want more flonks. Might honestly quickly try level 9 again and see with the extra flonk abilities. Oh my god, they are going absolutely insane. Okay, maybe the flonks were a bit underleveled, I have to admit. Things are going crazy and we're on level 9, a level that we were struggling with. We did it, but somehow we only had one. That was so rough. But there we go, let's go upgrade. And before we go ahead and get that, let's just get a few more hats. But with $34,000, I need to max out our armor. Of course, there was another hidden one. But let's also get that flonks fly even faster, and let's get ultra feed, make Glonk way too big. Oh, and this is taking us away. Oh, is this the final boss fight? Oh yeah, it most definitely is. We can't even move this guy. Oh, this Glonk is a fat Glonk. They level up so much quicker when I'm doing it. Oh, we got little flonks as well, and little running man. We're getting the whole family back together. Sadly, I feel like we are going to watch this guy brutally explode into like a million pieces. Who knows? Maybe he'll be fine. He doesn't look fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is growing. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. Look how tiny. Oh, the little smile. Look how tiny he is though. Oh my god, that actually scared me. Okay, well that's Glonk and another achievement, Ultra Feed, complete the game, but we are not done. We still have 3 achievements to go. So let's head all the way back up to level 10, where the damage is almost 20,000, but the money is absolutely insane. And hopefully we'll do well enough that we can get a few Glonk coins here, but still make quite a bit of money. Okay, well, we made some very quick money, 24,000 in like no time at all. So let's just max out our HP. Oh, we only have one left. No. Oh, we actually managed to complete the round. I kind of just didn't expect there to be more rounds to complete. But with $27,000, let's max out the flonks. Let's also get their fly rate. Oh no, sorry, their feed rate faster. We're actually getting pretty close. I don't think there's going to be many more upgrades after the armor and the feed HP. But let's also just get a few more hats. There we go. Hat Hunter, get 50 hats. Only 2 more achievements to go. Hat Hoarder and getting every hat. And Skill Tree Master, maxing everything out. So I'm just going to hit up level 10 because I don't think we're equipped enough for level 11. Okay, well, we're definitely making a lot of money here. Decent Glonk coins too. But for some reason, a lot of the time when they go to explode, they just die. And I don't know what that's about. Oh, but yes, give me the running man. No, we died during the middle of the running man. But $54,000 is a lot. Is it enough that we can max out the feed HP? No, it's not, but it is very close. All right, and a few more hats later. I feel like we're only about halfway. I'm just going to do a quick count of how many hats we actually have left. Okay, we have 44 hats left, which is a lot. We might actually have to eventually drop back down all the way to level 1. You know what? Let's do a quick run. Like, look how many different types of hats we have. It would have been insane if there was an achievement to get one of every type of hat on the screen at once. We actually might be at a point where there are too many glonks on the screen because there's too many to feed. All right, well, we hit our 220 that we needed, so I think it's time to end the round. But $53,000, max out the feed rate, max out the feed HP just to find more feed HP. Oh, they really just had to do me like that. I'm just going to keep spinning until we get every hat in the game. And there we go. Hat hoarder. Get every hat in the game. That is a creepy ass hat. But I did find my favorite little hat. This one. How cute is that? Double glonkage. All I can try and do now is just keep doing runs until we can max everything out. Alright, well we didn't get the running man, but I would call that a pretty successful run. 93,000. Which is enough that we can max out the armor, and of course there's more armor, because why wouldn't there be more armor? This skill tree is expensive, but I do think we have a chance now of going to level 11, where we get an 1,000 times gold multiplier. I don't know if we'll make 90,000, but it will take us so much less time to make money that I think we should be okay. Okay, well we only got 22,000, so let's go back to level 10. I really wasn't able to do a whole lot on level 11. So I think level 10 is definitely our best way to make money. But we're still doing okay. I think we're definitely going to die soon because our health is dropping very quickly on these guys. There we go. But we almost made 100,000 from that run. Let's try and max speed HP first. And then hopefully there's nothing else after that so that we can finally max out the armor. Alright, crazy good run. We made over 100,000. We can max out the feed HP. We can get 2 levels of the armor, but I'm hoping that that's enough to let us survive even longer on level 11, so I'm going to give it a try. Okay, well, we definitely survived longer, but not by much. We only made 25,000, which isn't even enough for another upgrade. So I'm just going to keep grinding out level 10 until we can finally max out that armor upgrade. More than enough that we can get our last armor upgrade and our last achievement, Skill Tree Master, upgrade all skills to the max level. And you know what, just to celebrate, I'm going to drop all the way back down to level 1 and just AFK for a sec and see how crazy this gets. Alright, and I think with these, 10 frames of absolute chaos that we're getting, I think it's a safe time to say we've broken round 1. So let's end the round. And oh my god, the silence is golden, but that was 100% of Glonk. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.